So thank you so much for being here.
Sure.
Why don't you tell a little bit about yourself and kind of what brought you here to IWG?
Well, I am mother of one. My daughter Samantha actually comes here, and pretty, athletic person. A lot into fitness. Was always interested in health and nutrition. Kind of goes along with the fitness. I always thought I knew a good amount, but I knew there was so much more to it, so much to learn, and work. That's pretty much.
What would you say is the top thing that really made you kind of seek out, I guess, exploring more about your health?
Well, I've been having issues for a number of years, and they've sort of been unidentified. I've seen a number of different doctors, gone through so many different tests, and always getting negative results, which seems like a good thing, but it's upsetting and frustrating because I could never identify what my issues were. On top of that, I was always reading and researching about holistic or natural remedies and trying different things and dabbling, but not really knowing what I'm doing and hoping for results. Staying up nights and reading on the internet and getting confused. One person saying this is the thing to do, and then don't do that, it's bad. So it's just
Confusing.
very confusing, and wishing that I had someone or people that I could bounce ideas off, someone that I trust, someone who knew the research a little bit better. So obviously this is like a gold mine to me, because not only are you guys helping me get better, but you're helping me learn. You answer all my questions. I ask a lot of them because I'm curious and I'm intrigued, and then I want to be able to share with other people. Like I now have my mom and my sister coming here because as soon as they had issues, it's like I know who can help, and I fully trust in the center here completely. Obviously, you guys, I entrust you with my daughter's health, which is the most important thing to me.
Oh, thank you so much. Well, I was going to say, what would you actually tell someone who is thinking of exploring this route of healthcare? And also even, is there some things that maybe there's some thoughts you had about embarking on this process that other people might also have that you found to be different, or you found to just be a different experience in general from maybe what you expected?
Sure. I'm in a Lyme disease support group. You're well aware, my daughter had been suffering for a long time. Same thing, unidentified chronic illness, doctors all over Manhattan and tests, and just not really getting anywhere. So I started down a path on my own with some acupuncture, some hypnotherapy, trying to do some things other than just plying her with antibiotics and strategies that your more traditional doctors thought of. And one thing led me to another. Luckily, I started reading about, you guys here at Integrative. My daughter started reading about it, and we tiptoed because it is sort of unique and you don't know what to expect. While I was intrigued, it took us a little bit more time than maybe it should have to sort of take the plunge. But after the first time coming here, the experience was so different because taking her to so many different doctors, it was sort of gloom and doom. We would get there in these cold waiting rooms. You're always waiting forever. They don't really acknowledge you until they're ready for you. And then they put you in that cold room and you sit there, and the doctor comes in, says a whole bunch of medical gibberish, writes you a whole bunch of prescriptions, and they scoot you out the door. And you're left to fend for yourself. So I would be mind boggled. I literally had a binder trying to keep track of which doctor, which test, which prescription. She would be in tears because we really didn't feel like we were getting anywhere. But the first time here, we were here for like 2 hours. We sat with you. You explained things in ways that we could understand. She felt invested in her own health. And that right there made a difference. We didn't leave here in tears, and we were actually looking forward to coming back, and we were excited about the test results. And now you guys can't get us to leave because between me and her being patients, we're here pretty much every week. Our Friday nights are here, and we know that's not going to be forever, but we enjoy the time here. Everybody is so welcoming and knowledgeable. We always feel like we leave here with more information and knowledge. And I email, like I said, whenever I have questions. I don't feel like I'm bothering. Nobody ever makes me feel like I'm being a bother. When I have questions, it's a wonderful resource. So not only are we getting healthy, but like I said, we're learning and growing together and along with you guys. And it's really an amazing experience. So I promised myself, if we started to see results with my daughter, that I would take the plunge and do it, because nobody's been able to help me. And, I did, and I'm so glad, because I'm already seeing results. I'm only a few months in.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for doing this.
Oh, absolutely.
It's so amazing. It's like, I feel like I'm gonna get teary-eyed even like listening to you. I'm just so grateful to have you guys, and we appreciate this amazing feedback and you really sharing this message, because I think that a lot of people have been in your shoes, and this is one of the reasons why we wanted to create something like this, is to inspire others to take the plunge and make those changes. So with everything, what would you say is the top thing that you would say to someone who is on the fence considering coming here?
All I could say is what I've been sharing with people. As I mentioned, I'm in that Lyme disease support group, and we all share experiences and things that we've learned. So when we started, I made a post and an update, and I said, if I start to see results, I'll let you guys know. And I kept updating post, and finally one of my posts it said launch. And what did everybody said, what do you mean by launch? And I said, do it, call, go there. We're seeing results. It's different than anything else. You'll learn, you'll grow with them, you'll get better. So if anybody's on the fence, make that initial phone call, come in for the first visit. Just do it. I don't know what else to say. Like, launch, give it a try, because especially if you've been like we had to so many specialists and so many test results and you're not getting anywhere, please, do it, make that change. And even I feel like everybody should cycle through here just to find out, even if it's just little things, allergies or I can't imagine anybody.
My famous phrase, you don't know what you don't know.
Right, exactly. You may think that it's something little and, oh, well, it's just this or that, and nobody's going to be able to help me with that. I'm just something I'm going to have to live with. And that's not necessarily the case. I mean, I thought that I was going to have to live with my stomach issues forever. I really was convinced. And it's just obviously not the case. So I'd say go ahead and take the plunge, let yourself fall on the other side of the fence.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here.
I'm happy to.
We hope that you were inspired by this video. We are so grateful for all of our clients and so grateful for you to do this for us and for others as well. So thank you.
You're so welcome.
Bye, everyone.